San Francisco, 1851, a town of violence. Over 1,000 murders in 1 year. Murder by gun and murder by knife, and murder by quackery. Murder by charlatans who called themselves doctors of medicine. Men who had no training and no conscience, who advertised speedy relief for the sick and relieved them only of their money.
Ah, good morning, Dean. Well, I see you've come over to greet our personal croaker, huh?
Jack, that's no way to talk about a professional man.
You'll have to be some professional to last with the local quacks.
Oh, I'm sure that he will. After all, it was your campaign in the store that's bringing him out here.
Well, isn't it time we had a good man to fight charlatans like Dr. Harold Rodman?
Past time. You know something? This might be the man to do it to, if he's half as good as he sounds.
Yeah. The question is, can he fight?
Well, you read his letters just the same as I did. From the tone of them, yeah, I'd say he's a fighter. That stage late, isn't it?
As usual. Well, here it comes now. Whoa!
Mr. McGivern,
Yes?
I believe you're expecting me. I'm Dr. Kendall.
Oh, no. A woman.
That seems to be the general opinion.
California, California,
The Californians.
California, I've come to live where life is best. In the Golden West, I'm gonna strike it rich in California. California.
The whole thing is preposterous and impossible. No one in San Francisco will go to a woman doctor.
I would, if she was a good doctor.
Now, look here, woman. Will you stay out of this? This is a man's business. Do you know what you've done? You've cheated us. Every single solitary line in your letters was a deceit.
I never said I was a man.
You never said you weren't.
Gentlemen, you advertise in the Baltimore papers for a doctor of medicine. I am a doctor of medicine.
But a woman.
Mr. McGivern, will you kindly leave my sex out of this discussion? I am Dr. Louise Frances Kendall, graduate in science, Women's College, Connecticut. Graduate in medicine, University of Edinburgh. Fellow in surgery, University of Vienna. I am a physician, gentlemen, and that is what you wanted.
Yes, but not a woman, not in this town.
What Mr. McGivern's trying to say is we need a man who can fight.
I've been fighting ever since I made up my mind to enter medicine.
But it's not that kind of a fight, man. We're up against desperate men, quacks. They're piling up fortunes out here. They'll stop at nothing to drive a real doctor out of San Francisco.
I'm not afraid of them.
Dr. Kendall is here. You've already paid her passage west. Now, why not give her a chance?
After all, she is a doctor of medicine.
Yes, I suppose she is at that. And she would be qualified as an expert witness in court, wouldn't she?
That's right. Let's give her a chance, Jack.
All right. We'll give you a chance, ma'am. Now, here's what we want. We want enough evidence to drum these quacks out of town. We want you to examine some of their patients.
To prove they're unfit to practice.
Then stand up in court and testify against these quacks.
What do you say?
No.
No?
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh, look here. Why the devil do you think that we brought you out here in the first place, and at great expense, too?
To treat your sick. And that's exactly what I intend to do. I came here to practice medicine, not to take sides in a political brawl.
Name of all the saints, woman, this is not a political brawl. It's a question of simple humanity.
I'm going to treat your sick, and that is all. As for the passage money you advanced me, I'll pay you back as soon as my practice is established. Good day, gentlemen. I shall send for my luggage when I'm settled. Good day, Mrs. McGivern.
No one was trampled in a rush to visit San Francisco's lady doctor. After 3 weeks, she had yet to treat her first patient. What's the matter with you? You're supposed to be a doctor. You're supposed to care about things like malpractice and quackery. As a physician, you're supposed to fight them.
I have only one fight, Mr. Patrick. I'm tired of beating against the rocks of male prejudice.
Now, you listen to me.
No, Mr. Patrick, you listen to me. What do you think of women?
Out here? Well, women are... Well, there are all kinds of women, if you're talking about decent women.
Decent women. Decent women. A decent woman, according to male lights, is a fair and fragile blossom until she marries some man. Then she becomes a household slavey, bearer of children, and her husband's chattel. Chattel just as much as his house, his horse, or his favorite pipe. I'm not considered a decent woman, Mr. Patrick, because I dared to break the mold. I dared to enter a man's profession. I have been called insane, unwomanly, indecent, and immoral because I entered medicine. There are only 2 of us, Mr. Patrick, 2 women physicians in this entire country. Elizabeth Blackwell is the other one. Both of us fighting male prejudice. I came here to find the practice that was denied me in the East because I thought out here in the West where you needed physicians so desperately, I wouldn't run into blind male prejudice, but I was wrong.
You still have the medical qualifications to help us.
Mr. Patrick, I'm just tired of trying.
Henry, I'm not going to try to conceal the truth. You're in a pretty serious condition.
How serious, Doctor?
Now, don't get all feathered up. You're not going to die, Henry. Fortunately, you came to me in time. I'm going to prescribe some pretty powerful and pretty expensive medicine. Take this in a teaspoonful of water 3 times a day. Come back when you need a refill. It'll be $20.
$20?
Now, Henry, you're not going to tell me that life and good health aren't worth a measly $20. Thank you.
Just a minute. Come in. Oh, Mr. Patrick. Is this a social or a professional call?
I brought your patient, Manuel Cardillo. This is Dr. Kendall.
Hello, Manuel.
Mucho gusto, doctor.
Won't you sit down, Manuel?
Gracias.
Manuel is one of Dr. Rodman's patients.
I understand that Dr. Rodman enjoys quite a reputation among his patients.
Rodman is a quack.
Would you open up your shirt, please, Manuel?
See?
Breathe through your mouth.
When you've heard Manuel's story, perhaps you'll realize how much we need your help.
How has Dr. Rodman been treating you?
He gave me this. Very good. Very bitter. Very much money. $10 a bottle.
Is this all he has prescribed for you?
See?
Manuel, could you see me in the morning?
See? Can I pay you now?
No, Manuel. Wait until you see if I can help you.
Gracias, doctor. Gracias. Gracias, senor.
Goodbye, Manuel.
Adios.
What's wrong with him, Doctor?
Oh, Mr. Patrick, I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to discuss my patient with a layman. And would you please excuse me? I want to go see Dr. Rodman.
Next patient.
Dr. Rodman, I'm Dr. Kendall.
Dr. Kendall, how nice of you to call. I had intended to call on you to welcome you to our medical fraternity, in a way of speaking. But demands of my practice, the appeals for help, which as a humane man I cannot refuse. Ah, doctor, if you knew the amount of suffering that occupies this humble space. Believe me, doctor, I rejoiced in your coming here. I said to myself, here are young, fresh, strong shoulders to bear part of the burden. Appropriate thought, wasn't it?
I'm relieved by your attitude, Doctor.
Oh?
As a matter of fact, One of your patients came to see me today, Manuel Cordillo.
Oh, yes, Manuel. And what did you make of him?
I'm more interested in what you thought of the case, Doctor.
I?
Yes. How did you diagnose it? Why did you prescribe for him the way you did?
My dear young lady.
Doctor, if you please. Doctor.
Doc! Doc Rodman!
What is it, Larson? Excuse me, Doctor. What is it, Larson?
The Washoe Kid. He got shot.
Oh, bring him in here.
Come on, bring him in here.
Put something under him before he ruins that couch. Stand out of the way. Stick a bullet in his mouth, something for him to bite on when I start probing. Larson, chew up a big cut of tobacco. Give me that tobacco. Tear off a hunk of his shirt and wrap it up.
Not that shirt.
You don't think I'd use one on my own, do you?
You haven't tied off one single ruptured blood vessel. He's still bleeding.
Oh, tobacco will take care of that. I guess you haven't handled many gunshot wounds, young woman. I'm an old hand at it.
How many of your victims survive?
I don't like your language.
And I don't like anything about you or your practice. I think you're an unscrupulous charlatan. And I intend to expose you if it's the last thing I do. Good day, Mr. Rodman.
Trouble, Doc? Anything that needs taken care of?
Not at all. Who would listen to a silly woman?
That gentleman, Mr. Cardillo, that you brought to my office, as far as I can determine, he is suffering from consumption.
What about the medicine Rodman was selling him?
A cheap patent nostrum not worth 50 cents a bottle. Absolutely useless in cases like this.
Well, tell me, can you prove that he has consumption?
There are simple tests, but I am certain of my diagnosis.
Then you will testify to Rodman's incompetence.
In any court or tribunal in the land, yes.
Thank you, Doctor. All right, Dean, now is the time to spread it all over the newspaper.
I'll break the news tonight.
Mr. Patrick, would you have Mr. Cordillo in my office first thing in the morning?
I sure will.
You sent for me, Doc?
Yes, Larson. I got a job for you.
Who is it, dear?
It's Manuel Cardillo. He's dead.
Who is it?
It's me, Dean Patrick.
I can't see you now.
You've got to. It's important. I said I've got to see you.
What is it?
It's about Manuel Cardillo.
That is not important now.
What do you mean it's not important? Manuel's been murdered. We've lost our evidence against Rodman.
Please, you must go away.
Don't you realize Rodman and his crew are after you? They've already committed one murder. You may be the next.
I'll be all right, Mr. Patrick. Please, you must go away.
What's the matter in there? Something wrong?
Please, go away. Dean! He arrived late this afternoon. He's off a China clipper that just made port.
What's the matter with him?
He's got the smallpox.
Smallpox?
We're facing an epidemic. Incubation period is from 8 to 14 days. Each new case becomes a carrier of the disease. It'll spread like wildfire.
And then what do we do, Doctor?
Quarantine your sick, take care of them the best you can, and take your losses.
Is that all we can do?
There's no patent nostrum against this disease, Mr. Patrick. If you only had a decent health service, if you would inspect and quarantine the arriving ships, there's no point discussing what might have been.
Doctor, what about vaccination?
You need cowpox serum for that. And there's none to be had in San Francisco. I checked. The nearest source of supply is Philadelphia. By the time you got it here, the disease would have taken its toll. Well, gentlemen, you have from 8 to 14 days to prepare for an epidemic. I'll do all I can, Mrs. McGivern. Good night.
Good night, Doctor.
Hour after hour, Dr. Kendall held her dedicated watch beside the miserable wretch who had brought the curse upon us. Between his demands for care, she waged a hopeless search for hope. And on the streets, men, women, and children went about their business, unaware of the killer waiting to strike.
Ain't heard so much from the Lady Croaker lately.
I don't think she dare show her face. Not after the way our charges against me blew up.
They sure did, didn't they, Doc?
I'm not through with her or the California Star. I intend to file suits against both for defamation of character and criminal libel. Imagine calling a man of my stature a quack.
What is it? What's wrong?
Here, let me through. Let me through. I'm a doctor.
It's a pox.
At nights, the pitch pot smoked, in hope they would dispel the foul, disease-carrying miasmas of the night air. Relief workers, masked and hooded against contagion, went about their appointed tasks of maintaining quarantine, and were themselves stricken even as they labored.
Take this as directed, and I guarantee you won't get the smallpox. I take it myself. Look at me.
How much is it?
$20 a bottle.
I'll take 3.
It's an old system of inoculation, used before Dr. Jenner discovered vaccination with cowpox.
Exactly how does it work, Doc?
You take the dry scrapings from the sore of a convalescent case and introduce them into the bloodstream.
But you can't be serious. To put that stuff into a healthy body? Oh, no, this is complete madness.
Does it work?
Sometimes, most times. Occasionally, there's a mild onset of the disease. But in either case, if it works, it provides immunity.
Well, how many times doesn't it work?
Oh, 1 out of 20.
Yes, and then?
I didn't say it wasn't dangerous, Mr. McGivern. I said it gives us a better chance than we have now.
Well, where do you get the scrapings?
From the original carrier, the sailor. He's made a fair recovery. His sores are drying up.
Well, Jack?
Well, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to say no.
And I say yes. We've got to take every chance. Dr. Kendall, will you inoculate me?
No, Martha, no.
I'm ready, Doctor.
I've always thought that you were a better man than me, Martha. Now I know it. Doctor, will you inoculate me along with my wife?
Then they take this stuff, they scratch your arm, rub it in, and you don't get the pox.
Poppycock.
You don't believe it?
Certainly not. It's against every principle of medical practice. But when I think of these poor, misguided people who will permit this woman to inject her poison into their good bodies... Larson, we've got to do something about it. As a practitioner of the healing arts, I owe it to my fellow men to save them from such folly. We've got to get rid of her, and we will.
They just told me. How is he?
Louise is with him. I don't know how serious it is.
1 out of 20, and it had to be Jack. Well?
I don't know.
Well, can I see him?
I'm sorry. I never should have taken the chance.
Don't talk that way. You have to take chances.
Not with the lives of my friends. Oh, Martha. I'm so tired. There are only other doctors in this town.
There were a few. They couldn't make a living. Rodman and his fellow quacks made life impossible for them here. Drove them away. You're the only doctor we have.
But I'm a woman.
You're a doctor first.
Nevertheless, I'm going to stop the inoculations.
You can't. Inoculation has already worked, hasn't it? How many deaths would we have had without it?
You can say that after what I did to Jack.
My husband's inoculation was a failure. That's my grief and none of yours. You haven't time for a woman's weakness. You forfeited that right when you took up medicine. You're a doctor and we need you. You must inoculate.
Help us, Doctor. Please help us.
I'll be with you in a moment. Who did this?
Rodman?
The senseless.
You think so? The people are starting to accept your ideas. They know that inoculation works to protect them. How's all this going to affect your plans for inoculation?
It's going to end them, unless I can find another convalescent case and get the scrapings. Dean, do you mean to tell me that he wrecked my office, kidnapped the patient, just to discredit me? What kind of an animal is this man?
We told you the kind of wolves we were fighting when you came here.
What are you doing?
The best weapon against wolves is poison.
What do you want?
I want a few words about health.
Oh?
Your health.
It's excellent, thank you.
What did you do with Dr. Kendall's patient?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's one chance gone. Here's your second. Why did you murder Manuel Carrillo?
It's absurd.
That's two chances gone. Here's your third one. Will you get out of town and stay out?
I will do nothing of the kind.
What's this? What are you doing? Some of this stuff.
We said was...
You abducted a smallpox patient. That's his bedding.
Bedding?
The sheets and pillowcases he slept on all during his sickness. It's no use. There have been outside to stop you. You're quarantined. You're already infected, Rodman, infected with smallpox. You're gonna stay right in this room with that bedding.
You're bluffing. You'd never carry that bedding. You'd get smallpox yourself.
You've forgotten just one thing. I'm immune. I was one of the first to be inoculated.
You can't do this. It's murder.
It's retribution, Rodman.
Inoculation. Let's get inoculated.
Did you have Manuel killed?
Yes, admit it.
And wrecking Dr. Kendall's office?
Yes, get to the inoculation.
You made a full written confession. All right, Mr. Rodman. Write fast.
Doctor. I think you better go into Jack.
How is he?
I don't know. He looked... Well, all of a sudden, he looked different.
Martha, he's going to be all right. The fever's broken, and there won't even be a mark on that handsome face of his. Why don't you go in now? I know he'd be happy to see you when he wakes up. Must be nice to feel that way about a man.
The good side of it is that the city council is setting up a regular health and quarantine office.
Thanks to Dr. Kendall.
What are we going to do about Rodman, Dean?
Well, he was given the inoculation like we promised, but he was the 1 in 20 where it didn't work.
Well, you mean he's dead?
No, he's convalescing in jail. He'll have plenty of time to get well. When he gets well, he'll be tried for the murder of Manuel.
California. Oh, I've traveled here, I've traveled there. I guess I've been most everywhere. But I like where I am today, and here is where I'll stay. Now, one thing I just can't endure is being broke and being poor. So I come west to take the cure, and here is where I'll stay. I've come to California, California. There's gold in them there hills in California. I've come to live where life is best. In the golden west, I'm gonna strike it rich in California.